case, you're probably talking about Mittelschmerz, which is the German word for middle pain. So around the middle of your cycle, you're experiencing maybe one-sided dull aches, sharp pains, pulling sensation, cramping. Maybe, again, it's one side or both sides, lower back. It could pull down in your leg, depending on how severe it is. But we have to keep in mind that doesn't necessarily mean that you are ovulating right there in that moment. There could be multiple different reasons why we experience this type of pain. It could be ovulation, right? It could be the release and the rupture of the follicle. It could be that you have not yet ovulated and the cysta essentially that is growing with the egg inside is getting bigger and bigger, and that causes tension pain and maybe some dull aches. It could be that the egg has already been released and now the fluid that was inside the follicle is now irritating the abdominal wall and is causing some symptoms from that. It could also be that you have an undetected cyst that has been there for a while and that is not a functional cyst, for example, but every time ovulation approaches, obviously your ovary is getting more tender and that can cause a lot of pain too. Or it could be the fallopian tube reaching closer to the ovary and that maybe there's some scar tissue that could cause that pain and that dull ache. Especially with endometriosis, we might have a lot of scar tissue, or if you had surgery in that area, there could also be some scar tissue that could cause that sort of pain and pulling sensation.